we're talking about Christian growth. We're talking about the disciplines I've learned over the few years that can help a Christian to grow. Today I want to talk about the discipline of prayer. I know you know one prayer in the Bible. You know it quite clear. It was when the disciples went unto the Lord. They said, Lord, teach us how to pray. The guys who went to the Lord, some of them were quite older than him. They've been Jews all their life. They know how to pray in a sense. Why did they go unto the Lord to say, Lord, teach us how to pray? It's because perhaps they saw that his own prayers were unlike theirs. And they saw the effect of his prayer. Somebody asked me, how come Jesus' own prayer is more effective? Oh, you know, what he said at the tomb of Lazarus is something we should look at closely. He said, Father, I know that you're always hearing me, and I'm not praying for my sake and your sake. I know we're together. I'm only praying so that these ones will know that you're the one who sent me. That's all he said. And he said, Lazarus, come forth. And the man who's been dead 4 days came out of the grave. That is effective prayer. What made Jesus' prayer different from our prayer is that Jesus was talking to a God he knew. He's not just talking to the wind, hoping that one angel would by chance take the prayers up to heaven. There was the presence of God that he's aware of, and he was talking to a God that he knows is alive. The discipline of prayer, initially, if when you start, will make you feel like a fool. I'm asking you to forget everything you've ever done in the place of prayer before and try something else. Because I know some of you listening to me have prayer voices. It's always amazing when somebody is talking and say, let us pray, and his voice change. Is it the change in the voice that will make God hear? Oh Lord, I know you're here. Is that the way you talk? Why do you have to pitch your voice for God to hear? God is there. It's just a call away. And a conversation with God should not be different from a conversation with a man sitting next to you. Actually, the more you shout, the more it tells me that you do not know that it's near. I want you to practice conversing with the Lord. So if I say the discipline of prayer will make you grow, then why has it not made you grow? You've been to many mountains. You've prayed with many prophets, but you have not grown in your holy man, in your inner man. Why have you not grown? It's because you're talking to a God who is far away. Understand that God is near. If there's something you want to take away from what I'm saying now, understand that He is near. He said, when you pray, when the Lord was teaching them, He said, Our Father, of course, who art in heaven. But when He was going away, He said, I will dwell in you. Did He not say so? If the Lord is dwelling in you according to the promise of the Lord Jesus Christ, why are you shouting unto a man who is in you? I'm suspecting that we got the whole prayer thing wrong. The more you talk to Him, like you know He's alive, the more you talk to Him, like you know He's near, so will He respond to you. And the more you hear His voice, the more you will know Him, the more you will grow. The discipline of prayer. When you wake up in the morning and you worship the Lord like we were discussing the last time, the next thing I will want you to do is talk to that God. There's nothing wrong in talking conversationally. Listen to me, friends. There have been days when I said unto the Lord, Dear Father, I don't feel like talking to you today. Yeah, I said so. Dear Father, I'm too tired to pray today because it's a conversation. Of course, I know He's with me. Of course, I know He loves me. Of course, I know that He knows about my situation. So I do not fake anything with Him. I do not try to show I'm strong when I'm sure that He knows I'm weak. I tell the Lord, like, He's near. He is close by. He's my Father. He loves me. He's proving it by giving His Son. What else will He withhold from me? So talk to God that way. Talk to Him conversationally. Share everything with Him without hiding anything. The more you're sincere, the more you deal with Him as if you know He's alive, the more He will respond to you. And the more of His voice you hear, the more you will grow. Oh, may your prayer altar not to grow ashes. May the fire keep on burning. God bless you.